All right, so how has the tourism sector been faring this holiday season? We took we managed to get ourselves off the red lists, and then we were told to go local, short left, make it easier for people to support local tourism businesses. Then we were told that it's too expensive. So what is it actually looking like after repeated hits from the pandemic? Always good to have Tshifhiwa Tshivhengwa from the from the Tourism Business Council of SA, the CEO, of course. So we short left. Has it worked? Morning, Tshifhiwa. Tshifhiwa, are you with me? You can still hear me. So I was saying we shot left. Did it work for the festive period?
Good morning, Gareth. I hope you can hear me.
I can.
We have some network challenges where I am.
I can. Go ahead. We might have one or two bugs. Let me try Tshifhiwa. Tshifhiwa, let's just stop there. Let's just restart that quickly. It looks like we are losing you a little bit. It might be a bit of a network issue. I'm going to ask you just to restart your answer. We might be able to keep your audio while our team just sorts out the video quickly. Go ahead. If you can still hear me, you were saying, how are we looking this December?
Well, Gareth, things are looking better than last year. Definitely a better year for tourism. And if we compare to 2020, we can be able to see that things have improved far more greater than the previous years. So what we're anticipating now is that when we do the reporting for this month, we should see at least occupancy rates increasing from the hotel side, visitation to places of attractions to have increased, and we should also be able to see some income increasing, and of course more people going back to work. So that's what we are expecting to see this season, and hopefully we will get more international tourists coming in. But we've seen that local tourists have been the one to carry the industry forward, to be the ones who are championing the recovery of the sector. And we do hope that they will continue to do so as we rebuild the international markets, and hopefully we get more tourists coming from overseas to supplement the domestic tourism that we already have.
I'm not asking you to break down any kind of statistics for us, Tshifhiwa, but if you had to tell me, based on your perception, what seems to be winning the fight for local tourists? Is it Berg, Bush, or Beach?
Well, I think both, Gareth. I think there's a lot of people who are in the bush, there are a lot of people in the mountains, there are a lot of people who are in the beach. And this is simply because a lot of people have been on a lockdown for quite some time, and they want to get out with their families and enjoy, what South Africa has to offer. So many people across the country have visited. If you go to Cape Town, you will see the V&A waterfront is full. You go to Durban, you will see that Umhlanga and the downtown area is full. You go to Mpumalanga, you will see that there are a lot of people, in the Kruger National Parks. And if you go to other provinces, Limpopo, there are a lot of people in Limpopo, a lot of people in the Northwest, and people are taking shorter breaks in terms of, going there for a day visit. Some of them are going overnight. They're staying at bed and breakfast, resorts, hotels. So I think the whole country is the favorite right now because, domestic tourism has really picked up. And we do hope that people enjoy and they do so safely, following the protocols that we've put in place.
Let me leave this as my final question to you. While we're getting a little bit of audio breakup, so I'll leave this as my last question to you, Tshifhiwa. How much support how much more support, maybe is my question, do you think government could have thrown behind the local tourism campaign? I mean, as the CEO, you can only do so much promotion. In the end, the messaging, the optics from government makes a difference. Were they as supportive as you had hoped they were going to be? Final brief question to you. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was worried we were going to lose that audio. It started to dip in my ear as well. I think what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to the CEO of the Tourism Business Council of South Africa, Tshifhiwa Tshivhengwa. We're not going to try and keep on establishing audio. It does seem to be dropping out. But I think we've got the crux of that. So it's not as bad for local tourism as we thought. It's a bit of a triage situation, but at least South Africans who are fortunate enough to be able to do it are spending their money on local tourism. But I love the point from Tshifhiwa as well. It doesn't have to be long breaks. You don't have to take the whole of December and go to a place. It could be going somewhere for the day or an overnight or a weekend away. It doesn't have to be long holiday stretches to try and help the local economy. Well, there may